Hey guys, welcome back. Um, Today actually last few days I've been going through YouTube and I see a lot of these restoration videos showing up in my recommended list here, right? And there's some decent restoration videos out there, and there's some that are just plain crap, like this one in particular. And I've actually found one that's even worse than this, but I'll take a look at that one at a different time. But this one here is just one I wanted to show you guys. And let me first start out by showing you the channel here. I don't know when this channel has started, but he's got 57 videos up, 38 million views. Okay, now I've got another channel and it's a restoration channel, right? And let me pull it up over here and I'll tell you, I've got just over 1,500 subscribers on there and 266,000 views since March of 2017. All right, and those are legitimate restorations. Those are all things that clients have sent in for restoration, and they were done on video. So, and it's a lot of videos. I think there's over 200 videos over there. But here's 57 videos, 38 million views. All right, and let's just take a look at one of these videos, and this happens to be relative to what I've been doing. This is PC. This is PC stuff. An old desktop. It says restoration and old desktop, rebuilding a desktop. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this video here. And, let's just go through this and see how fake that this really is, or to say how complete of a restoration is this. And give me 1 second. I gotta grab my granddaughter here. Come here, monkey. All right. So now we've got company. I got my granddaughter here, and if you hear any clippity clop in the background, that's Isis. She's a 14-year-old pit bull that's got tumors and all kinds of other shit, and she's still hanging on. But she paces around sometimes, so you'll hear her back there on the hardwood floor. But anyways, let's get into this video and check it out. All right, so this guy's zipping along on his scooter, and he just happens to find a PC here that's up against the wall somewhere, covered in mud. It looks like it was just pulled out of a swamp, and it's well, let's take a look here. All right, so the first thing he does is he makes sure the power button works, and I guess the CD-ROM's not falling out of it. And now he's looking over the fence to see, is anybody watching here while I take this old computer? Nope, coast is clear. Oh, let's look inside. Fan spins. Must be good. Let's throw it on our scooter and take it with us. Okay, another thing I want to point out too is he's not holding the camera here, right? So there's somebody else with him that's recording this whole thing, like this wasn't a setup. All right, so anyways, he gets the computer home and he's taking it apart. And one thing I notice on a lot of these things, when people find these things, they're all covered in mud. And you'll see a lot of brush marks on them. This one doesn't really look as bad. This one looks like they literally submerged it. What do you want? You can't grab my stuff. Looks like they literally submerged it in mud. But anyways, look, they're digging a mud pit back there for the next project. Okay, what I find amazing also is this thing literally looks like it was submerged, completely submerged in mud. I mean, it's gotten into everywhere, even like, small corners and stuff. The mud's just gotten everywhere. So, yeah, this thing looks like it was intentionally completely submerged in mud. Alright, so we're just going to yank on the wires instead of trying to carefully remove them. I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. and that would be ISIS. Yeah, let's skip ahead a little bit here. Alright, here he is taking the CPU out. Make sure to clean it off really, the top off really good. But I did notice, it looks like there's some bent pins on the socket there. He'll get to it he'll show it a little closer here. Alright, so now we're going to take this muddy hard drive apart. And of course we have to take one of the magnets out. Alright, hon, let's stop yanking on my wires here. If you behave for a little bit, we'll get you more pork rinds, okay? No, come on now. Okay, so of course everything's going in the water. Oh, wait a minute here. The hard drive's in there too. And he's actually scrubbing the platter and everything with a scrub brush on here. Alright, we know he's washing it. It's, lost my mouse, damn it. Alright, of course, everything's getting scrubbed in dirty water. Now he's taking the power supply apart. CD-ROM. Alright, so he's really taking that thing apart. I mean, water's gotten the motor and everything on it. Okay, motherboard. Oh, go back here just a little bit. Alright, notice the bent pins in the socket here. Now, I mean, who knows, he may have straightened them out off camera. But I mean, really, does anybody really think that after all this motherboard's going to work? But let's go ahead and finish watching here. Alright, hold on guys. I'm gonna have to put you like on top of ISIS here. There you go, better? Okay, I got granddaughter in the high chair now eating some pork rinds. Okay, so now he's scrubbing the platter on the hard drive with a toothbrush. Alright, well, we'll just keep watching because we got to get to the end of this. Now, I don't find it, too hard to believe that, the CD-ROM may work after all this, except for the fact that it looked like the motor was completely submerged in mud and he never actually took the electric motor apart and replaced it. So I kind of have my doubts about that. Oh, and of course we're going to wash this case off in a nasty creek. And everything's going to get the Rattle-can treatment here. Putting a nice shiny coat of paint on top of, I don't know if that bugs or dirt or whatever. Alright, all nice shiny new parts to put back together. Including the scrubbed up hard drive. Look at all the shit that's on that platter. Oh, hair dryer, that'll fix it. Alright, I just want to hurry up and get to the end here where he gets this thing back together. We couldn't see the CPU socket before we put the CPU in. Well, he's definitely putting everything back into the same case because I can see the overspray. There's like overspray up there, and I saw overspray when he was painting it. Nice shiny new black looking case. I mean, everything looks the same. I mean, even on the fan here, that part of the sticker seemed to be missing before. I believe at this point this is all the same stuff that he had showed all muddy. Okay, now here's something I noticed that is pretty different. Look at the side panel on there. Okay, here's the front. The front of the case is here. The back of the case is here, and this side panel doesn't look like it's been freshly painted, and it's got a big bump out on it. All right, so let's go back to here. All right, this side panel looks freshly painted, although there's only painted bugs and shit all over it. Here's the front of the case, here's the back of the case. So this is the side panel, but there's no bump out on there. Let's see the back here. Alright, and if you look at the front panel right here, I don't believe that this is the same front panel either. I mean, it's like he's got a completely different computer hooked up to it at this point. But it does say Foxconn. That was a Foxconn board in there. That's not my dog. That's on the video. All right, now he's showing the computer working. All right, remember, uh, remember, you know, that he had scrubbed a hard drive with a toothbrush and a scrub brush, and it was full of mud and everything else. There's no way that would work. I doubt anything in here is the same as was in the computer he was showing, because it's obviously a completely different case. Um, so yeah, I call this bogus. This is a bullshit fake restoration video, and I mean, it wasn't even really a restoration. It was basically just you know, he probably found a computer, covered it with mud, made it look like he found it on the side of the road, and then proceeded to do some sort of restoration on it. And you know, the funny thing is, this video was uploaded February 18th. Today's the 21st, so 3 days ago, and it's already got 31,000 views. And I don't think on my other channel, I don't think a single video of mine got even close to 31,000 views. So that's kind of crazy that you can put up a fake ass video like this, get 31,000 views, and shit like that. And like I said, if we go through and let's look at his channel here, let's look at his videos here. Everything he's got looks like, you know, grungy ass, muddy stuff. I mean, it looks like it's covered in mud, covered in mud, covered in mud. You know, I don't know, covered in mud. It looks like the same type of mud that was on the computer, covered in mud. Now that, I mean, you know, if that's covered in mud, there's a good chance it would still work. But, you know, I haven't looked at any of these other videos. I just wonder how many of these are also bullshit too. And you look at the views on them: 127,000, 95,000, 70,000, 1.5 million views on that right there. And I'm sure that's probably a bullshit video too, although I really can't say, because like I said, I haven't watched it. But I do have one more video that I found, and it's for PC restoration, that's even far more egregious than this one, and I think you guys are going to get a kick out of that. And I may go ahead and get that video uploaded here soon, make a video on that and get it uploaded here soon. But anyways, this is the first time I've done a video like this where, you know, I've taken a look at something else, and I even have myself on the, you know, I have myself right here on the camera, which I never do. You notice it's small, so if you see me out somewhere, you can't recognize me, which is perfect. But if you guys like this style of video, let me know. If not, then just say, hey, never ever do that again, and I'll never do it again. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.